Streaming has been started. Just let me check it. Yeah, it is excellent. So,
Okay.
hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Everyone.
What's up?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. So, as you can see, our backgrounds are little bit gloomy and all dark things, except Aditya and Amit's. Aditya's background is quite, cute, we
But it,
can say.
but it
Yeah.
too has ghost.
Yeah, but it
Funny.
has a Casper in it. So, what should we discuss tomorrow by judging by our background and all?
Obviously, the horror stories carry ghosts and all.
Yeah, fear
Mm.
and all those things associated with our childhood or
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
incidents that has
Ahat.
happened or happened with someone
Yeah,
else.
ahat.
Yeah, art, fear, files, abiti, whatever you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
let's
hmm.
start by Gujarati ghosts.
What
Yeah.
Gujarati ghost? There's nothing like Gujarati
Yeah, but G for ghost, G for Gujarati, so that's a common thing.
That's
ghost. It doesn't work like that.
It should.
They are so unified. They are just common.
unified ghost.
No, we will
No,
verify that
every
the
ghost.
unification of ghosts and what are the types of ghost stories are like told from generations to generation in each of the part, because we all guys differ from different corners of the India. So I think that will be a diverse what we say discussion about that.
Yeah.
Ghost stories. I remember only one. I think I mainly remember it like it was somewhere in the jungle. Like
Oh,
two old couples were living there, and yeah, something happens like that. They ate that sweet dessert,
it's a
kheer.
Hollywood story. It's little bit of Hollywood story. It's known Indian touch in it, I think.
I don't know. So yeah, and one day it was something like that only. I
Okay.
don't remember actually.
No problem. We will pass it
Mhm.
on. It
Mm.
need not to, like everyone have a ghost story and all, and everyone
Yeah,
have experience. You are 50 plus more years. You will. I
we
wish
can
that
create
you
our
don't
own ghost
get.
story.
I think that you don't get encountered by that, but it's possible.
if
Okay.
if if yeah.
But when you are like alone in your home and
Yeah.
something is happening like mind blowing so fast and your door is
Yeah, it just
yeah
feels
it's
like we are not
yeah
alone, and someone is watching us, and someone is
yeah
already
exactly
behind us. It
I
happens
think
every time.
I think we should ask from Rishabh, because he has encountered so many things
Oh,
in the past, and he's living alone in the house with a cat. Okay, so
oh,
cat also makes different kind of sounds and all, and he's living in the like open wide area in Konian. So
wow.
so
Rishabh, are you living alone right now? Also,
yeah.
yeah,
after this session, you will be
no,
haunted.
No, it's not haunted, bro.
No problem. We'll play after bhajan after this session to just to make things balanced.
yes,
Actually,
that
I believe little bit in horror, ghost,
uh, I believe 100%.
negative
Hmm.
negative powers, but
I
I
Yeah,
never fear about this.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
If
I
they
believe.
exist, you don't have to fear. Like if they don't
Yeah.
exist, then you have to fear. Yeah, obviously, man.
Mhm.
So, you have any incident to share about you, like
Yeah,
anything
I
deeply?
have because I belongs to a very old type culture
Mm-hmm.
in Bihar, UP side. There is
Mm-hmm.
very many story, just
Oh,
like ghost is present in the man's
oh,
man or man
Yeah, possession,
falls.
possession.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just they act like just like in scientific way, just like bipolar in types actually.
yeah.
Yeah, many is innocent.
multiple personality.
Uh-huh.
Those.
Yeah, yeah, that type.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I have I have heard and I have seen that also, bro.
I too have seen.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
have seen a real ghost,
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
it?
when you
No,
will
no
visit
real
Haji,
ghost, not just in a
possessed,
in
but
a in a
possessed.
old yeah, in all generation it is called it ghost, but in scientific generation it is known as bipolar multiple disorder,
Yeah.
etc.
Personality. Okay, yeah.
The
Yeah,
split personality
Yeah,
disorder.
split personality,
both
multiple
are both, yeah,
the
both are slightly same,
Same.
but simple.
actually the difference
Yeah.
between multiple and split is in
Yeah.
one of that you know that you have multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but in split you don't know that you are that.
Oh
Okay.
my
That's the difference.
god.
That was in the Aparjit movie you must have seen.
Yeah.
So that was a split personality disorder. His personality got split into three things.
Yeah.
Hmm. Ramo, Aparishita.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and he didn't knew about that. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
talking about ghost possession and all, like Rishabh said that he saw people with possession and all. I too have saw people with that. I saw a girl with like what we call jinn in it, the
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Muslim ghost.
Exactly.
Yeah, her eyes was like totally black and all. The eyeballs were totally black.
Oh my
I,
god.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen this
yeah,
kind of
Have you
thing.
seen it yourself?
yeah. I have
Like
seen it.
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
She
yeah.
was in front of
And
mine, sitting in
I have
front of
also
mine.
seen the process of cure about this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I too have
just
seen.
like dropping the mustard oil in eye,
Yeah,
Oh.
and many
different
Oh.
way.
different ways
Yeah,
are
there is
there.
many way, but I have seen this at childhood, just like when I am 4, 5, 6 year old, I think.
Okay.
And also we heard about like ghosts are fear from like fire or and metals, right? Metal
Yeah,
of kinds.
but here it is not like a metal kind of thing is in the death scenario when like someone gives fire for the dead people, so they wear a metal kind of thing to prevent the soul of that. So Pranjal
Will
will have
definitely have
definitely
lots of stories.
several
Yeah.
stories.
let's
So
let's hear from him only.
yeah. So Pranjal,
Yep.
today's topic is ghost fear and like stories like that. So collect all your stories, take your time, and then you should tell at least one of the stories to amuse all of us. Okay.
Oh, anyone ghosts? Real
Yeah,
life
Yeah.
you take
incidents
your
or
time.
anything?
Actually, take your time, frame your story,
Yeah.
and let's come to Amit because Amit comes from
Yeah, yeah.
a deeper region of like India. It's yeah, it's little bit like not from regular cities and
I
all.
want some time, bro.
Okay,
Please.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
collect
yeah,
my
sure,
story.
sure.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
take
Okay.
Till then,
gather
yeah,
your
till then
stories and all.
Anubhav can
Yeah,
Yeah.
share his
Anubhav's
stories.
metal and fire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like when I was in six or seven, someone,
Mm.
someone or some elder elder friend, my elder friend told me that his father said to him that the ghosts are fearing from fire kind of a thing.
Yeah, they are
Like
afraid of that.
once his father came from their office to home, they saw a woman with white
Okay.
cloths, and after some time, that woman sit on the back seat of their
Yeah,
cycle.
bike and cycle,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, I can
Oh
cycle,
my god.
and his father get so much scared, and they cycle so fast, and they just came to home
Yeah,
finally. But at the same time, someone lighting their cigarette or kind of a thing, and the ghost will go
Went up.
go out, yeah, went away from his cycle,
Oh my
okay.
and they just
I,
drive so fastly
I,
and come to home.
yeah, I have heard several stories of this kind, like when people feel
Yeah,
little bit heavy in their back seat
yeah,
and all, and it is very
yeah,
much common in the highway roads and the roads which are less taken and nearby trees and all. So, so there are things which are unexplained by science and all.
Okay.
at that time this story was like famous in my area, you know.
But it is very
Okay.
much common in our village areas.
Yeah,
Whenever I go, I listen
yeah,
this type of stories, and people feel very, like a common thing and a normal thing to feel that kind of things now.
yeah.
But it is less.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Are you remember the ghost story of Panchayat?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Panchayat
yeah,
TV
yeah, yeah.
series?
Right,
yeah,
right, right.
Panchayat
Oh,
movie.
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
Jitu bhaiya.
Jitu Bhaiya story.
Jitu bhaiya.
Yeah, some people use those powers, yeah, like just fake it and do some kind of mischievous things and all. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
children sit on the trees and even they can make just different kind of sounds, and people really get scared of that.
Obviously, it
And
happens. Yeah.
and you guys must have listened about one story that there was a boy who was feared by this kind of stuff so much. Okay, so he was
Yeah.
coming back to his home, and in that path, a forest come in between. Okay, so
Hmm.
he was passing by, and when he was passing by, air blew. Okay, so air blew, and that air makes sound with dry leaves and all. So he got little bit scared. Okay, so some of the twigs get broken by animals and all. So he thought that someone is behind him, and
Following him. Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he ran swiftly, but he got like stumbled by a root of a tree and all, and he got fallen down, and he thought that he was
Someone has kicked,
yeah,
was attacked by some.
Yes.
attacked by some kind of ghost. So that are the things that these kind of things are not there,
Yeah,
but
we
it's in
they are
our,
anticipated by our brain.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, anticipated by our brain. And I am not denying the presence of those kinds, because I
Yeah.
really believe them and
Hmm.
believe in
Obviously.
them. So there are some kind, you should not fear. That is the main point.
Hmm. Like Rishabh said, he is
Yeah, he's
very much
not afraid
fearless
of,
about
yeah.
this.
Otherwise, it will
Yeah.
be hard for you to be in, yeah, like any place or
Yeah.
something.
You know, at that time we were so small, yeah, yeah, right, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we believe in that story. And at that same time, uh, my father came to late night, and I went to pick up from the station. You know,
Okay.
at that time I drive so fast at the road
Okay.
because of fear. And after till reaching the station, I was so much scared at that time,
Yeah,
feeling so much scared.
actually, it happens quite a lot. Like we all have some several roads in our locality, which we have thought like it has ghost or some negative past, and
Every
we
time,
pass.
every single time, I remembered like someone is sitting in my back.
Yeah, and we pass through that road, very
Yeah,
quickly. Even if
yeah,
we are walking, we just put on our headphones or
Yeah,
earphones,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly, same Adi. Yeah,
or we try to whistle it out, anything just to make noise and just to pass that pathway.
yeah.
It happens.
In
So,
GGU also I used the earphone because when I traveled from Swami Vivekanand to outside by using Jungle Way,
mhm.
I put my earphone
And very
in my
loud,
ear,
very loud
yeah,
music, with very loud
and
music,
just
obviously.
sing.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember
At
I was, yeah. Actually, I have passed that path, the path behind, the Swami Vivekanand to the outer area, and I took that path around 1 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah, exactly,
all
12 a.m.
alone.
or 1. Yeah,
1 a.m. I was alone.
yeah,
It was a
same
little
thing
bit
for me.
frightening.
Maybe that Aditya, you are
Yeah,
not alive. There is someone ghost sitting with us.
actually,
Oh,
that jungle is like so horrible. Yeah,
mm, it's very
yeah,
like we whenever we we get Zomato order from there. It was very
yeah,
horrific. Even the driver also asked us not to deliver at the night because it's mhm.
Yeah,
yeah.
I too have
At that
passed.
time,
I
yeah,
once, I think like once or twice, I went there
Mhm.
to drop once Anup sir. Okay, at the
okay.
night.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
Mhm.
also drop Anup sir many times,
yeah,
more
at the
more than
night.
two, three times.
Yeah, at
And
the
then
night
my,
around 1 to 2 or kind
yeah,
of, and
Oh my God.
near that, like the gate in front of Swami Vivekanand hostel,
Huh.
The
and the back
backside,
road, and the
ro-
back
From
road,
the back road.
that is,
backside road.
yeah, that is very much,
GC road.
yeah, that is very much, like, what do we say that word when there is
Haunted type.
no human, no
Scary.
haunted, and no human are there,
Yeah.
no human, no organism are there. There is a word for when there is no human, no living
Deserted.
organism. Yeah, deserted kind of thing.
Deserted.
Okay.
Yeah, at that time we are so much. I'm so scared, but I was so scared, but I tried.
Yeah,
You know
Yes,
what?
that's
What?
the thing.
there's the thing happened.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
Everyone
what?
fears.
Yeah.
Everyone
You know
has
what?
Actually, if people think about that thing, then he will scared.
Yep.
yes.
But how to stop you to not think
No,
about
there
Actually-
is
that?
nothing like you can't stop your fear. You just
Yeah.
victor over fear. You just face
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
and that's all.
At
I
that
think-
time, I decide that to fear.
Actually,
Just
you know,
victory or fear.
I feel two things about this ghost and all, this negative energy, everything. So the first thing is that, like, mostly in the most cases, our brain itself creates those things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we have so much, like, we have seen so much haunted movies, series, and
Yeah.
stories. So obviously, our brain is so much advanced. It can create augmented reality
Yeah.
in the real time, and you are not gonna know it. And that's so realistic, you're not gonna deny that situation. That is the one thing. And the other thing I could be a possibility is that these ghosts and these everything, this negative energy can be a matter of upper dimension, like fifth or fourth dimensions, different dimension six, and they intersect with our dimension in that time, when in that space. So we get some glitch sort of thing of that
Yeah.
structure,
Obviously,
and
that could
that's
be
why we
possible.
feel it. And that's how it feels like a ghost or something to us. That's two thing I think of about ghosts. So
If you look
Pranjal-
around,
yeah,
if you look around our college life, there are two ghost stories in our college
Yeah,
life
yeah.
also. Yeah, Adi,
yeah, definitely.
The-
The MBA building.
the way of MBA.
MBA
Every
building. Yeah.
There's nothing in there.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
just
nothing is
stories,
there, but
made up
some
stories.
what the stories
Yeah.
told by
It's just
our
like
seniors or-
when I was in school board,
Hmm.
in boarding school. There is a story that at night the witch
So
come,
yeah.
the witches come, and the
Oh my God.
song of, and the sound of Payal was
Payal, Payal, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There is so much.
exactly, and
And no
it is
wind.
also is really happened. The sound will come. Not,
Oh, wow.
I flew many times to for with 2, 3, 4 friends, but lastly, without that, this is the sound of, exactly this is the sound of Payal, but the female warden, who are the warden of first
Oh,
one
near
class.
that. Okay. She
Yeah.
made that sound.
Exactly, there is two building
Mhm.
which are combined, and first building just like upper was for 1, 2, 3, fourth floor, then 4, 5, 6, and this side 7, 8, 9, 10 is this side. So that sound from this building came to this building.
This building,
Actually,
okay.
both are connected.
Connected, yeah.
Yeah.
What I think about schools and all, like, you already stories about there is ghost.
Yeah, school one made on comes.
The Kabristan, yeah, that
Yeah. That
grave
that famous
place,
story.
Graveyard.
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 And second thing is that school is haunted at nights.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
I think about, obviously,
In-
so what I think about is that, like, in we have, like, covered most of our day time, and the school is so much crowded at day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if we somehow, at the annual day time, or somehow you got inside the school at night, then it's so lonely. So that
Yeah,
might
yeah.
trigger that, yeah, it's ghostly around.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you said right. Actually, क्या कहता, when I started bunking, then there is so many excitement for bunking. At evening there is coaching class for all classes. in hostel, in school campus, in first floor and ground floor. Then I was bunk the coaching class and go for fourth floor and
Oh my God.
stolen some CDs, etc, and many things type. It's looks so lonely, and so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
exactly
Yeah,
look like haunted place.
haunted
Yeah,
place.
no sound comes in, no people are
Mm,
Yeah.
there, and you
just
just see
alone.
that thing like 1 to 2 hours crowded with people and all. I
Mm,
saw one anime when like the schools are the one of the best place to find demons and all, because there are very much curses. That anime is based on the curses, that whatever we curse each other, that accumulates and become one kind of monster and all, and
yeah.
that
Oh,
gets born someday and all. That's the
oh
thing.
my God.
And schools and all things are filled up with that kind of curse, that people are like children are cursing each other, beating each other, uh, making a lot of negative energy and all, so that accumulates and bursts at night and all things.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So yeah, Pranjal, let's
Yes.
take a look
You
on your
have some
story.
Pranjal.
Actually, I remember one story from Pranjal. He will continue. I'm just starting. So he saw, uh, a head which is just glitch on head. Like
Where?
we have somewhere in after Bilaspur. I don't know. Pranjal, do you remember that story? Like you
Yeah,
told me about
maybe
that.
it was a fake because we are just trolling at that day.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe we were just trolling Anoop
Yeah.
sir that day just to make him fear, and we were successful in that. Like we told him several stories about dogs, animals, ghosts, and whatever we thought. And
He
that
was so
night,
scared, right?
and that night was amazing one. I say that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about the quota. I am just talking about past lockdown. Like
Yeah.
you went to some place called it. Actually, the place name is also associated with some kind of ghosts and witches. I think Pranjal remembers. It
Okay,
falls in between his native place and Bilaspur. I think.
okay, let's listen from him.
Yeah, Pranjal. We are very curious to know. Just throw up some horror stories, man.
Horror story.
Yep.
So, Adi talk about the road near Sakri. Means the place name is Bhadrai, and I, uh, in that road means when you are in like speed, your bike slow down.
So,
Yeah.
Bike
The
slow
reason
down.
is, huh? Yes,
Bike.
Adi.
No, no. I am asking. Bike slow
Oh,
down. Fall down.
yeah, yeah. Due to magnetic or
Slow
something
down,
reason,
yeah,
and
magnetic and kind of
yeah,
slow.
but
Okay.
the reason
Okay.
is no, no. The reason is like when means in that road the dammer means there is no not means
Tar,
uh,
tar.
the stones like the layer of stones is too much, and when the tire is like when we move bike from that area, the tire is like means the friction is means
less
low.
friction.
So there is yeah. So tire is means how
So
I
yeah,
can
it basically
yeah.
happens
So
due to the road. Like the bike
uh,
falls due to the road. Okay.
but people thought that there is something, and
Hmm.
they make there one temple, and after that this mysterious is gone.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
nice.
And one story is also when I was in a village, and means one day in government school, like sorry, yeah. Uh, One day means before after lunch, yeah, after lunch means like teachers here means sees, and yeah, here means he goes up suddenly, and after that means after that in means in top it is of not centric wall, means not, it is of क्या बोलना चाहिए उसको English? After some times means the students roaming here there and shouting that chudels come
Oh
means
my God.
the hell of kings come. And it is true, but mm, after that all teachers came there and uh, she gone from there. And yes,
Dolls.
yeah, yeah.
She
Oh my
crawled
God.
in the wall. She
Crawled or dolls?
actually the
I heard
story is
dolls.
not little bit clear to me. Like
Not all. It is of shadow means shadow and like shadow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Shadow.
And
So it happened in
the
your school, at your school.
yeah school and
Oh my God.
structure of school is like back side of your that thing.
Oh, oh my God. This place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So when you in which standard you were at the time when you heard about this?
I think fourth, yeah, fifth.
Fourth. Okay. Do you
Yeah.
guys believe
It
in
is, but that many true stories. It is actually many true stories there means. Some place like Hardi Kala means it is like said by some people said that Tona Hardi means some magic village.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
So
villages famous for black magic and like
yeah,
there are some villages which there are more people which cure those things, and there are
Hmm.
villages where people
Oza
are
Baba.
yeah engulfed into that magic things and all.
Hmm. Do you guys believe in witches and witchcraft?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
I believe in that.
Yeah.
Rishabh,
I
do
almost believe in whatever things world like coins because there is a huge possibility of those kinds of and really I really believe that those things should exist because those things really fascinate me a lot. That's why I believe that.
Rishabh, do you believe in witches and witchcraft, black magic, all this?
I think he is in the place where
It
those kind
doesn't
of
matter
things
if I
are.
believe or not believe, not believe, because I'm not so interested in all of this.
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You are not
Exactly.
interesting, but I saw you one video. It is like
No,
you
no,
see
no.
that.
I believe I have heard many story, and I have seen many things. In
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
yeah,
Sure, sure, Rishabh. But
yeah. But
that
I'm
video is
not so
made by
interested.
that story is
Exactly.
made by us means my brother.
Okay.
What?
There's no thing like you believe and
Yeah,
doesn't believe it
yeah,
because for the people who doesn't think that robots can do this and all kind of stuff, those
yeah,
haven't seen that it doesn't exist. Okay, I think that there's a huge possibility of their existent and non-existent both
yeah.
the time.
Exactly. My mom are telling the story that there was a witch in my grandmother village, actually mother village, and many child are dead due
Yeah,
to by
and
this business.
Oh,
Yeah.
most of the witches reside in the mother's village only.
uh,
Like there are
Yeah,
lesser
yeah,
witches
yeah.
in the father's village, and there are more witches in the mother's village always.
Was well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. Most of cases happen in village.
Yeah, you guys are from the Assam and Bengal region, man. You have a plenty of a thousand and many
Story.
crores of stories because those are the places where the hub of the black magic. Okay, Assamese people really do kind of. I'm not blaming
conferencing.
anyone, yeah, but Assam and West Bengal are really famous for that, and they
Black
accept it,
magic.
and it is not a black magic. Actually, it's using the powers in a
Yeah,
wrong way.
even actually,
Yeah,
exactly.
guys, do you
Actually,
believe in
even
black
today,
magic?
if someone are bitten by a snake in village, they just
Mm,
camp for first the black magic, then go for
Yeah,
doctors.
and like they actually there is no black magic in the snake poison removal. Actually, there are real people who use plant medicines and all,
Plant medicines,
and
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
Ayurveda.
need
it is,
and
it
there
is
are
right.
people who know that which snake is poisonous, which is not. Okay, so most
Hmm.
of the snakes are non-poisonous,
Nice one,
but there
guys.
are
Hmm.
very less snakes which have a potential to kill a human and all. So
Yeah.
first of all, they identify the snake's bite and all by looking at the wound and by asking some of the things, and they apply some of the medicine and all, and that thing is gone. But it is not absolutely true for like every snake and all. And now people, some kind of people are just using these kind of things as a escape only, like they just used to earn money and all. So that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, and lack of knowledge is the major factor that people are dying because of those things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They are less aware.
and and from the side of movies and web series horror, the most interesting part is that how they became the ghost.
Yeah.
This is the most interesting part of the story.
Not interesting. You just die. You just like your wishes are not
No,
fulfilled and you
No,
just
no,
Yeah,
die.
no.
yeah.
no,
Transformation. It's
no.
talking about the transformation.
Transformation.
Transformation,
Why?
transformation.
Oh, people,
Transformation.
people to ghost, living
Yeah.
Yeah.
people to ghost. Yeah, it's
No.
very what. So
No, no,
what?
no. Actually,
Like
Normal
I'm
to
talking to
abnormal.
like I'm talking to you guys, right? And
yeah.
suddenly
Okay.
my eye will like some blood will came out of my eyes, and I'll tell
Okay.
That's the thing.
something
Na?
like
I
that.
was talking like a living people becomes a possessed by a
Yeah.
ghost and they
Uh,
become
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And the story behind the fictional non-fictional doesn't matter. It's a good story. Or the, just like the famous movie It,
It.
it
Yeah,
Yeah.
Conjuring,
Conjuring,
Conjuring. Yeah.
yeah,
haunted, Indian
Have
haunted,
Have you guys
Haunted.
Bollywood
have you
movie.
guys watched the Constantine movie, the Constantine movie?
Understand me? Not.
No.
No, no, I have not seen a more horror movie.
It's not actually a horror movie. It's a very good movie by like the main actress Keanu Reeves, and
Hmm.
his name is John Constantine. He works as a exorcist. Like he takes out ghosts and all things from the people, and and it's a great story. Yeah, how he used sulfur and kind of stuff. He went to hell at one time, and that scene
Oh,
when
Yeah.
he enters the hell is like amazing. Like there are
wow.
what we say waste cars and corroded cars and
Racket cards.
strange animals and those kind of things. When you will watch that like scene, it's a great scene actually. A
Wow.
well choreographed and a well like a well good story actually, and how he goes to that dimension, how he saves people, and all those things are there.
Yeah, like you talked about, the sulfur part. I have one thought on that. Like, there are places, that releases some chemicals, so
Yeah,
which can trigger. Like we have seen drugs which can,
hallucinate
stimulate
people.
or anticipate those things. So
Yeah.
there are in some that places like when we say that place is horror or something. So there might be plants or some that releases those chemicals somehow, and it due to that we imagine those things. This could be
Yeah,
a
and
possibility, I think.
as simple as that, when you visit to a temple, let's just take an example. When you
Hmm.
visit to a temple, you feel a different kind of
Positive.
energy and different kind of warmth in there. And when you
Hmm.
visit to a like a death of a person and a gloomy
Graveyard.
place where there is
Hmm.
some kind of sorrow and something, definitely different things are triggered inside you.
Hmm.
So, and when you are returning from office and all those things in a late night when there is all dark and all, and there is no one in there, you
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
and that things triggers in your mind because we talking about survival when people are living in the caves and all, they
Hmm.
just don't come out of their home because of the dark and all. So the
Darkness.
fear of darkness is always in there from the like eternity. So
Evolution. Yeah.
yeah, so that thing is embedded in our head and all that. If
Hmm.
there is dark,
Like
you have
if
to
there
fear
is
it.
dark, we have to fear it.
Yeah, so there are
Yeah.
several stories built on that. Some and the true things, the true nature of the ghost and all are hidden inside the dark. Okay, so
Hmm.
that's the actual thing. But if you want to see them and if you want to really look into them, then one day we will, if you guys will come, then we will go to some place that you can
There.
easily see them.
Are you
Yeah.
not
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
joking?
not
Are you
Yeah.
joking. I'm
sure?
not joking.
Is there? Is the place have? Is there
Yeah, yeah,
place
yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah. There are
Yeah.
places. Yeah, not talking
Oh,
about night and all.
You
You
know,
will see the possessed people, not actual people. Okay, so
okay.
yeah,
Okay, I think that's the
actually,
same place Pranjal was talking about. he told me about.
Ranjan,
Yes.
have you possessed by
Anyways,
a ghost or not? You are quite. I actually
I
I
I
was very much feared by those things before class 9th and 10th, but after that I do not fear of them. Actually, I fear, but I can face it. That thing came.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pranjal, say.
Pranjal.
Hello?
yes, I am. Yeah.
Oh.
What
What?
means I thought from where I start, and the main point means I just
Oh.
So
Okay,
scary, man.
okay. Uh, Guys, one thing was happened
Mm-hmm.
when I was reading in ninth standard. I think one day when I was going from home, my hostel to the village, a tree comes on the way to the village.
Okay.
When I came, the people of my village say that if something lives under this tree, uh, I could not believe it. But one day when I was going to my village in the night, uh, when I reached the near that tree, I start feeling very strange there, very scared.
Oh.
I mean, start feeling very scared. So I was very scared that day.
Yeah.
I feel like someone was following me,
Oh my.
Yeah,
like
because
that,
you have
because
someone told you
that
before.
that place which is known as haunted place in my area.
Okay.
Yeah.
He never fear. he he start roaming at night the whole river viewpoint. Then come to the room at 4 a.m. to
Oh
sleep.
my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Actually,
Cats are the
I have
favorite
no
animal
fear
of
because
villages.
I many days come from SKD to my room at
Yeah.
2 a.m. at 11, 12, 1 a.m.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I wish that you should never, face some kind of unknown power because it's not very much.
Because I think always positive. That's why I was not facing this type of.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No problem.
Yeah,
I think let's end it with a good note.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
12 and we are
37.
already passing 30 minutes time limit.
Yep.
So if
Okay, okay,
someone
just
has something to say, just
Pranjal
speak it
is
out.
having. I think Pranjal have something to say, right?
Yeah, so after Pranjal, we will wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yes, Pranjal.
Don't laugh, man.
Pranjal, say, bro.
Yeah, definitely, yes. If you have nothing to say, just say nothing.
Yeah, just say nothing.
yeah, nothing.
Okay,
Okay.
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 Okay, so let's wrap it up, guys. So bye bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye,
bye bye.